Welcome back once more to the 21st annual convention of the St. Andrew Lutheran Youth, or St. Andrew Lutheran Parish, sorry, celebrated under the theme Transforming St. Andrew Lutheran Parish Challenges and Opportunities for Effective Ministry. So at this hour, we have the Bishop of the Lutheran Church and Library, Bishop Victor G. Patmo, who passed back to pay special greeting to convention.
We are the first Lutheran church in Black Africa. Nowhere in Africa had Lutheran church before us. We were. Yeah, we were the first behind. We were the move. Everybody. It's good to let you know that you start PSC company. The first word that the representative told Brian Castle told me in the parliament meeting, he said, you know what wrong with y'all? I said, no, he said, when the word was looking at you, Liberia and the Lutheran church, during the civil crisis, many things were pointed to Liberia, many people were looking up the Lutheran church we served, and he said, we didn't make use of those times. But this is what he said to me, the only opportunity you got now is you have land. Make use of your land. We have to find some way somehow to see how we can make use of the land we have to give us some funding. And so I want to say to you, as the process started, what we've done already now is that right now I'm negotiating with ELCA to see if we can engage in an investment program. They can send in one investment aspect and help me let's look around everything we have and say to me, to keep this church or to make the church sustainable, you can put your hand into this project. And then with them, we can sit down and devise a plan, an investment plan and policy, and see how we can implement it with them. After I'm making fun of the church, no, it's not my personal. Right now, a little more than 10 acres of land was cultivated with rice, but the plan was to plant coffee and handle. At the end of this year, we begin planting coffee for the LCM. So that maybe after 3 years, I'm gone. You have coffee farm. It's not for me. Anywhere else, if ever I come back and say for me, you're suing. It's not for me. We have us to the rest right now, and then we'll place it with coffee. In Bapu, that's Fasan. You know, I think Fasan, that's in Bapu. In Bele Fasan, Nakowa Parish, we are going to look over 2,000 plus cocoa for the Muslim church in Nigeria. I hope that can also help us and will extend. In Bapu, Town for the Parish, personally, I bought 2,005 pound seeding. Took it there, put it on nursery myself, put it on nursery with them. We are now transplanting the pan into the rice farm that they made. If all of our parishes can have such a sustainable program, it will help us. If you want to pay your pastor, if you want to give contribution to the Lutheran church in Nigeria, we don't have anything. We don't have nowhere in this church to say you are supposed to come to this program with donation from the church our church used to do before. We can't do that anymore. Instead, when I come to the church, you're going to buy me gas. That's a difference that I changed. Nothing. Besides that one conference where you see one of the bishop's office, nothing else that we're depending on. I'm still can run this session. So the point, if you're surprised, maybe you'll be surprised to know that the bishop stays late in one room. Because you don't even have money to even rent a house. One room. So what we did was that, and the noise that came up, there was a piece of land we had where the HIV is and where. I want to tell you this because it's going on back. Until you understand it, we want to do a renovation on the house that the HIV people were using. It was cracked so bad that you got to break it down. We didn't have the money. So we didn't even have money to even pay because I had to raise 3 months salary for the outgoing leadership to pay them every year. We didn't have money anyway. So we leased that place for 45 years. Nobody sold it. The intention was the money gained from that process will build a compound, a place for the bishop. My intention was not only to build a house for the bishop to live in, but also to have a place where our international partners who come down, they sleep in our bed, we ask them to pay. When they call us to America, other places, they pay our plane fare, they pay our fee. But when they come down, we don't have to tell them you have to sleep here and pay, which is not fine. So my intention was to build I would call it a mission house. Anyway, the church acted so much that it didn't take it. But we agreed to build the business from that money. The house The house will go for 50 years. Now they lease. The house that is built on that place right now can live for 50 years. The man is going to use it for 25 years and turn it over back to the church. And I will pray that the church don't lease it to him anymore because we need to go on our own. But because we didn't have the stand, we took that stand. Some of them not like it, sorry, but we have to move. So it is from that lease that we are building the bishop's compound. They have already built the fence around it. We're hoping by next week we can start with the building committee, can start working with the man to build the bishop house. We hope by next April we can dedicate our house. Hopefully. Other than that, let me get a negative part. Third council, I would ask you to rent one house for me. I think that five with everything inside. Because right now, I didn't get it, get me watching and what to find, what nowhere to find one. But okay, I managed it because I know the church will have, let's work together and move on. So we have to move on. The next important thing I want to say to you is that I am tired. It's difficult to transfer pastor right now. Because why? The salary structure of our ministers not stable. If you look at the bill in St. Peter, they pay you $200. Somebody goes to Baku, Christian Lutheran Church, they pay you $3,000, and maybe you get one time one after 4, 5, 6 months. So it's difficult to take somebody from here and send it there to night because they know they're not being paid. So what we are proposing, like I proposed to the convention, is that we have a centralized pay system for pastors. Yes, it's good to know how to work it. Part of, and probably you have heard that I've sold a guest house or I did this and I did that, no, not true. Where the drivers and airport living, we try to find money ourselves and not listen to anybody this time. So turn that over, we do a conference hall, and the purpose for that all will be to generate funds for an escrow account for the pastor social life basis. If we find the money, that was my idea is to go ahead in the next 1.5 years. Before 2 years, we'll be able to pay our pastors to send up this system. It means that all of the parishes, we have to pay the pastors the money they'll get now. They'll send it to me and we mix it with what we have inside there. And if we say BSC pastor will get 250, I mean all the BSC pastor will get 250. We say master pastor will get 300, but that's how I'm intending and planning to do. We have that process. We ask the convention which we approve that the house if you got DKI and the tower hill. Those two buildings, those two properties be given to the Senate Administration to give the investment committee to raise money on them for deposit into the pastor's central office system. We're working on it and we need your help. Maybe one day I will come back before the year and say, every member of the Christian church, just pay $1 a year to go to watch that. Someday you can pay more, but it will come. Please be willing to help. But right now, maybe before the year end, I'm the other post some money that I'm sure you all know, Reverend knows. The East Company was renting Tower Hill. And they didn't want, they didn't want to pay. And they have not paid, so we got a law firm. Told them the justice ministry, they give us half of that money. The money they give us for not bidding, that structure was built by the pastor's pension. He knows that. So I'm going to take half of that money and deposit it against the pastor's central pay system to start their account. I beg you, people, can't continue the same system all the time. It's difficult. I find it so hard when I tell pastors to go to one kickback, but then you also want to know, well, how do you manage it? But anyway, policy is policy, not an implemented policy. Those are some of the things we're doing on the ground right now and hoping to see us move forward. For those from Lofa, we have 500 acres of land, forest land in Guyana. You know that? Yes, actually, DEVINE. What I did, while in Germany, in Geneva, I talked to LWN that when they talk about climate justice, we were not prepared to plan, but we were prepared to preserve our forests. If they would allow us to write a project proposal to find money for that forest management, and they say I should submit that proposal by January 5, 2025. I got to go work on it. We have to find everywhere. St. Andrew, you don't have forest. If you have this land, you can do something for the process of sustainability. I want to make sure by the end of next year, every parish can have something that can handle. Because if you're able to raise money beside besides the offering and rallies, and that you all are aware that rallies and offering cannot run this church anymore. You are doing it, right? Yeah. Because by the time you know the rally, the thing you do, you post the rally to pay all those arrears and debt, you got nothing to pay. Let's find something that will be much more sustainable. And then we can move our back. But other than that, things are going fine. Even though we don't have money, that's the biggest challenge. But we are working. And we hope and pray that God will strengthen us. I only want to say to all of us who are good Lutherans, information will come. But I'm open. My office, I don't have any procedure. Well, that's the wrong thing. But you want to see me just because I know there will be some information that will not be correct. And if you don't have the time to talk to me, you will not get it correct. I'm prepared to say to anybody what they want to understand. I help you understand. Today is difficult. We have a our changing men for a paragraph, different paragraph. He came. But other people don't want to go. And one thing I want all of us to know, Lutherans, is that a church is a place of discipline. If we decide we cannot discipline in the church, then we have no need of having a church. Oh, you're taking your inside. The next thing is that we should not be people who will make policies and cannot implement the policy. Then it's useless. Very, very useless. And I will lament it until maybe I leave the place. We stay working on it. What the convention did last year, I feel that it was very, very wrong. The National Convention, when the issue of Pastor Howard punishment came about, the way how we enforced it was wrong. In the first place, nobody was willing to ask me what happened. Everybody found me, I treated Howard wrong. The second thing, when you go on a student, nobody in the whole church will say, okay, sorry. If the pastor walks to the bishop and say, thank you, I'm not doing it, I'm going, anything you want to do it, and walk out and slam the door, that was the best thing the pastor could do. And the convention said it was correct. Not wrong. If I, as a bishop, do wrong, the church has a right to punishment. The church has to correct it. If a minister or a member of the church makes me, I'm not telling you wrong. You want to have them you want to establish the fact that they're what? They're wrong. We get church, security, what else? No. These are discipline areas. You can be disciplined, you can be there. In the first place, all of us, from the day we wanted to go to seminary, they asked us, without the day you start GSD, they asked where you want to go, where is that? And then when the church said, that's what we said. And if a minister in the church cannot conform to their ethics, I think we should be asking ourselves what wrong with us. I just say this because we have many people. We have plenty of places, many things. Our intention for this church is to help this church become well disciplined and known as the church. Not on any envy or bad feeling for anybody, but when it is right, it is right. When it is wrong, it is wrong. Simple. So all right, let me give you the final money that I need. I already told you that the money from the tower here will get it back. And then the money that was taken from the church account by the accountant and the cashier, the law, they went to court and they said they were guilty, they did it, and they were promised to pay. The time has passed, so our lawyer, the church lawyer, has issued a letter to their lawyer, has stood for them, and the money must be paid. They will have to pay. 52,000 was the amount that was taken. We're running after it. US dollar. 2,000. But on the other hand, thank God for you and thank God for all the churches. They are doing very well. Out of their building, big buildings, so they have a project. The only thing I want to say to us is to build the buildings and have the project. We shouldn't forget that the sustainability and the survival of the central administration is the responsibility of every parent. Every parent. Thank you. And Sarah said, and you want to see me every Sunday morning. And Sarah, she said yesterday, I built my feet. I ain't even doing it. I still my feet.
Your memory is still there.
So thank you very much. And I would just ask the chairperson, maybe some people want to ask a question for this clarity. I'm standing and I can take it in the next 5, 10 minutes. If there's another.
Thank you, Bishop. Anyone has a question, comment, download question, comment, suggestion? What is Baba Nico?
Yes, Bishop, thank you for the updates on your activities and your vision for the church. And I was glad to hear that you have a plan on considering the payment for the pastors and that will be in the long distant future. I was wondering whether it wasn't possible, since this whole rotation of pastor becomes a little bit sticky, to have that put in place, then you make a move to transport pastors. So that we can have harmony in the church, because sometimes it brings a lot of, I know sometimes it's just something to think about. I don't expect you to give a decision right now. Yes, but I think I was glad you said that, because I'm sure this is one of the reasons why sometimes these problems are there. Because in the past, the missionaries came, they went to places, they were supported, and the whole plan was taken into consideration. But sometimes we send our pastors, the kind of support we need to give might not be what you do. Maybe at the central level here, it's still difficult. So sense to me, the plan is there to do such a thing, in the true long distant future. Is it possible then to kind of reconsider rotations, why that plan is being effective, so that we can have harmony in the church?
Well, we'll look at it, but the little trouble is that some people are already been transferred. And I have to be careful so people don't think I'm picking among people. But we can talk about that, right? We can talk about it.
So, Father, Sis Alice, then Father Maki.
Well, Bishop, thank you very much for your presentation. I think you gave us some idea of what the church is like and where you are heading us to. But one good thing you said here that I want to thank you for is that your office is open. And when your office is open, where anybody can see you at any time, it makes it easier for everybody to avoid the gossip in the church. Once you make yourself available, that will help you to reduce the gossip in the church. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sis Alice, then Father Maki.
Thank you, Bishop. You know, we just came the right time when we were talking about incrementing our deacons' salary. You know, I come from the Netherlands background. I worked with the central office for 12 years as a chief accountant. And we had a standardized payment for pastors, even up to this day. My stepfather is dead, but his widow still gets some remuneration. So it would be a very good thing for us to follow that standardized payment of pastors and that will come from the head office, and that would be simple to the A, B, C, D churches, so that everybody can be on the same level. Or you go to A church and and people favor you, they give you high salary, and something like that. But it would be a standardized kind of payment for our people.
Inclusive in that would be also the issue of the pension. So that if we are able to pay people from the center, we'll get a pension. That's a terrible thing right now. Thank you.
Yeah, my concern is from the previous bishop resident. Yes. Because that particular area on 13th Street was recognized and honored for the bishop, the treasurer, and all the bishop working people. And today, we don't have similar structure in place. That edifice. And at the moment, we are striving to build a bishop residence. question concern is this bishop resident? Is it for the present bishop or it is like what was on 13th Street officially for the church where any bishop who is elected moves in and he does the official work of the Lutheran Church with his administrative staff, like the treasurer, the office staff. That's my concern, and that's the question.
Your concern is correct. But I say to you, the structure that is being or will be built is called the Lutheran Church Bishop Resident. It's not Partner Resident. It's not for me. Probably, if you drag it, I cannot even move there. Probably. But I want to tell you, that building is for the, in fact, it's built on the Lutheran Church land. It's built on the Lutheran Church land. It's not on private land. That land was bought by the German church for what module? For module program. But they had their company away as to the project. So when the German man came and the thing I did with him was that he slept in the guest house for 2 weeks. And they're supposed to pay some rentage to the Lutheran guest house. So he came to me and said, who can I pay the money to? I said, money for what? He said, for the house I slept in. I didn't know. I didn't know 5. I said, it's free. It's an offer for you. You are my guest. And he clapped his hand. Then I said, well, I want to talk to you. But normal Julia would not give it out on their own. I said, the land you bought for this project, which is not using it, 2 acres. We want to build a place for the bishop's residence of the Lutheran Church. Can we have it? He said, go ahead and have it. So it's not my place. It is the place, anybody who becomes bishop. It's a shame, I want to say this with you, that men like me, I go to other conferences, I go to LCC meeting, they honor me so, but I want to invite one person to my place. No, not one. It's a disgrace. But anyway, when you take something to do, you gotta do it, right? But it's for you, it's not for me. What would be eating a dog and dog and dog? All right. If that's all, then I want to say thank you to all of you people. Let's continue working. You should not get discouraged. We can make it. We can be in any church in this country of as far as we can make it once we go in. Thank you. James. Thank you very much.
Alright, that's the voice of Bishop Chief Victor Patmbo being a special visit at this 21st annual convention, having interaction with conventioners.
Taking up your time with the multiplicity of engagements that you have.
And let me just say one thing.
Yes.
I'm still the parishes, it's with the district. We have to, as district, parishes, I will use them now, right? I can hear what no. The point of convention, I know this is the sort of church matter, but also for fellowship. We can have 4 churches in the same district having convention the same day. The way we're supposed to do it is that having convention, other parishes come and fellowship with them. But when you have your own convention, everybody have their own. Then you got one bishop, you want your video all over places. The way I go to play, I will end up down with
And thank God we appreciate it. Have we felt our bishop? Have we felt our bishop of people? No. So bishop here tomorrow.
So my advice to the district will be at district council. That you make the plan from the district level. So you can everybody can see there's no complaint.
So we already the D and I've been talking about it. We go when we come in that district, we had a uniform schedule. One parish this one, the following month, just like that. But to have all of the parishes just within the same time it's kind of terrible. Even the deal will be worn out at the end of the day. So it's going to form part of our discussion. We want to even set the schedule in advance for people to look at it and see which month will be good for them so that when we get to the convention, we already know exactly what we want to do. It's very tight. It's disturbing. So I want to say thank you, Bishop, for taking up your time. We pray that our signaling to you at Tower is someone who drive in the morning.
So yeah, so thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So come and celebrate with us. Amen. Hallelujah. So yeah, go ahead. Uh, thank you, Pastor. Pastor, just want to